Good morning and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. I'm AC and today I'm going to walk you through, yes, another Winnebago Revel. Here's the reason. I'm driving in traffic this morning and it's bumper to bumper and I thought, damn, it'd be nice to be able to get out of here. It's getting cold, the mountains are getting some snow. This would be perfect. This came to mind, I thought, why not? Let's talk about a Revel today. We got a couple of these in stock and available. This is a 2025. It's on the new Mercedes chassis, so it's going to be a 2-liter 4-cylinder with 208 horsepower. We start up front here with these aluminum wheels. These have the BF Goodrich KO2 tires, which if you've seen any of my videos, you know I'm a big fan of those tires. They're awesome in all terrain. These now have the Winnebago logo in the middle. They're custom built for Winnebago. On the 25 upgrades, you know, we've got the upgraded running boards. Not really a rock slider, but it does, I would say, would work as a rock slider, at least a little bit. We got our porch light up here. We also have our awning with LED lights. I'm not opening the awning because it's cold out here and the sun feels pretty good. We work our way back. You're going to have your exhaust. This is for the van itself. That's your engine exhaust. So we come around the back, you're going to see our permanently mounted ladder, which is also an upgrade for the 25 models. We have our 5,000-pound tow hitch down here with the 7-pin connector. We got our backup camera up here, and then I'm going to actually climb up here and show you what it looks like. So you can see the solar panels. There we go. So you can kind of see if there's room. Everybody asks how much room is up there to put bags and stuff. This will give you a good look at that. There's a little bit of space. And then your 2 solar panels. All right, inside here, a couple of things. We're going to have our pockets here for storage, 1 on each door. We're also going to have our insulated blackout shades. You just roll those up and they kind of store nice and neat in here. What I like about these is these aren't the magnets. These actually have little screws in there that help keep them in place a lot. To me, it's a lot nicer. They don't come off, they don't slide. All right, on this side, we're gonna have our couple of things here. We're gonna have our water inlet here to fill your tank, our outdoor shower, and our fresh water valve and our winterized valve. And you can see we have everything winterized right now. Also, water pump switch and your porch light on the other side. Here on the rear driver's side, you're going to have an external solar port, 12-volt outlet. This is your light switch for under the bed. That'll turn the garage light on, so when the bed's down and you're trying to get your gear out, you can still have some light down there. Your main power disconnect is right here, so you would hold that to kill your 12-volt power. If you look in there, see, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. There you go. That is your inverter. On and off. You shouldn't have to mess with it if you do. It's real easy to take this panel off and be able to get to that. Under the bed, as you can see, we have a net here, a little cargo net, so you can put blankets or pillows or whatever under here, and then you have another pouch. You also now have a nice little sitting area back here, so when the bed is up, you can actually sit back here, set up a little table, and have a separate dining area. On the left side, the porch light I turned on there. Our 30 amp shore power connection. Now when you plug into the shore power, these lights right here will turn on. This will let you know that there is power going into the van. All right, so we're gonna have 35 gallons of fresh water, 21 gray, and then you're gonna have your 5-gallon cassette. Down below, this is your drain for your gray tank. It's a Mercedes Sprinter, so it is diesel. You got your fuel fill here, 25 gallons of fuel. Under the seat, you're gonna have some fuses. If you ever have any power issues, always check your fuses, your breakers, all of those things first. We're gonna have power windows, power door locks, well, they're not power seats, but you do have lumbar, and you do have several different adjustments. This will raise the back, this will lift the front here. So you can get pretty comfortable in these. Make sure you set your seat before you get going on your long trips. Right here on the left side is your hood release. All right, as I mentioned earlier, this is a new engine. So it's a 2-liter 4-cylinder. Here is your positive terminal if you need to get a jump start or give a jump start. Your ground is going to be right there on the right. There it is right here. Windshield wiper fluid, your oil fill, coolant, and everybody's favorite, your DEF. I can't say it's enough because it's kind of a pet peeve. It really irritates me. You put DEF in and you spill in it, wipe it down or you'll get this ugly looking crusty white film. Doesn't look very good on your nice Revel. It's one thing to have it dirty, it should be dirty, but to have DEF fluid all over, it's not a good look. Up top on the front, I forgot to point out there, you got 2 lights. So you're gonna have 2 scene lights up top that you can turn on when you're going through the mountains or you're driving at night trying to find your campsite. They do have protective covers on them, so you just take those off and then turn them on. Will definitely help you light the way. Here on our side door, we're going to have our roll-lift screen so we can close that off, allow fresh air to come in when it's nice and warm out. Not today. Outdoor table here so you can set up your induction cooktop. You can actually sit here. Your fridge. Easy access from the outside. And you do have a really nice ram mount grab bar right here to help you in and out of the van. Also down below, you'll have your fire extinguisher. Before we go in, I'm gonna rotate this seat around so I can show you how this works. This lever here on the left is gonna allow you to move it backward and forward. This little dial in the middle, that's how you swivel it. Now when you move it, as you can see, there's a lot of wires under there. You got your airbags, you got so many things under there. Your powers, well, this one doesn't have power, but you got a lot of wires as you can see. And it does move around. So you wanna be careful that when you go around, this doesn't latch around one of the dials so that you don't damage your seat. So always be careful with that. All right, as we come in here, one more thing I want to point out while you're still outside there, Marlon. You open this drawer, you have your nice little counter extension and cutting board. Also, your induction cooktop is under here. So this is really nice if you need additional prep space. We'll continue in here. We're gonna have our awning controls, awning lights, exterior lights, and then this is gonna turn on your lights outside on the running boards. You have your stainless steel sink. Nice little basket here to put sponges, cleaning supplies, whatever you wanna put there. Overhead compartment. Right here in the front, you're gonna have an outlet. Also a USB and a USB Type-C. All of your drawers now and your cabinets have these cool locks, which actually work a lot better when you lock them. They are soft closing. In case you're wondering what this is, it's a surprise. If you end up buying this van or any RV from me, it'll have one in it. I'll explain to you what it is when you buy one. All right, here in the shower. It's now 2 doors versus 1 accordion door, which I really like. It just gives you a nicer entrance here. And they also added this extension for privacy, where you're getting in and out of the shower. Same latch up on top. Make sure it stays closed and doesn't open. Up here in the sitting area, really cool feature. If you hadn't seen the 25s for some reason, you now have adjustable seats instead of just one bench seat. So you have 2 3-point seat belts. The seat will slide out and will move forward, and you can recline it. So on those long trips, if you've got kids, it can have a little elbow room. There you go. And again, you have your table here. Nice little area for eating. You can swivel your driver's seat around. Blacked out shade here. This is more of a thermal cover, really. This kind of helps keep the heat in, the cold out. Now back here, a change for the 25s. They added this cool blackout shade for the back for privacy. The bed comes down magically. You just kind of go like this, use the force. It's kind of cool. Let me back out so you can show that. The mattress is now more comfortable than the one last year and the previous models. They've definitely improved that. You've got plenty of room for storage, little pockets up there. You can change the firmness of the mattress by flipping it over. And then the air conditioner is right above the bed, which is where most people really want it. You can turn that on at night. That will run off of your lithium battery pack. And then when you're done, while you're going down the road, storing your gear, your bikes below it, you can always raise the bed. Here over the front seats, you're going to have overhead storage compartment with a couple things. You have an outlet, standard outlet, USB, a 12-volt USB, and USB Type-C. You also have a roof access port there that's already labeled and pre-drilled so that you can add additional items without having to make more holes. Here are your light switches. This is the force here to help you get the bed up and down. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and lower the bed again. Take that off. You also have your one-place monitor. So this will give you your tank levels, your battery level, and then it allows you to turn the pump on and on, your water pump. Here's your Timberline furnace. It was like 40 degrees in here when I got here, so turn this on. Let me show you how you do this. So right now it's off. As you can see, there's no orange or red anywhere on here. So to turn it on, you're going to pick which element you want to use, whether propane or electric, or not propane, sorry, diesel or electric. And then there's 2 zones. There's a front zone and a rear zone. So you're going to turn that on. You can see it'll turn it orange there. That lets you know that it's on. Go to the front, turn that on, and then you can just slide this bar to turn the temperature up and down. So you can see it's now 59 degrees in here, so it's a lot toastier than it was when I got here. Pretty simple, easy to use. Any questions, there's some really good videos out there. You can also call, text, or email me, and I can go through it a little further with you. We can do a FaceTime or anything you need. Up here on our Winnebago panel, this is going to show you that our battery is at 99%. And it's going to give you your input and your output. So a really easy way to tell how your battery's doing. If you're running, it's going to charge off the second alternator. The solar is also going to help charge it. And obviously if you're plugged in, that will help charge. So really easy panels, easy displays. Up here in the front, I'm going to go ahead and fire this up real quick. Plenty of storage up front on the dash. Here in the center console, you're going to have a 12-volt outlet and you got 3 USB Type-Cs, 2 to charge. This one will actually connect your phone to your display. So if you've got Apple CarPlay, plug it in there, set it down here on your wireless charging pad, and you can have your Apple Maps and your music on there. Pretty simple. All right, so 2 different controls on the steering wheel, right and left. The right side's here, this little square, basically a mouse that allows you to move around on your screen here. I'm going to just show you 2 quick ones. If you go to your apps, hit smartphone, you can toggle through, go to your Android Auto or your Apple CarPlay. Hit the back button. Now I'm going to go to settings. Here in your settings is where you can turn off your park assist, your lane keep assist. So this is a good spot to turn those things on and off. There's a ton of stuff on here. So I'm not gonna go through every item. Just the main things that people usually ask me is how do I get my iPhone connected and how do I turn off the lane keep assist? So those are the 2 things. You do have navigation on here. Easy to use, really simple. So you can touch screen everything. You can use the mouse or you can use the buttons down here. If I want to check my cameras, you can see my 360 view. You can see the exhaust from the timberline out there. And you have different camera angles. This is really cool. If you're towing, you can look at different views on your tow vehicle, or if you're backing up to hook up to something. Front camera. If you have a tight spot in your garage where you're parking this or in your shop and you want to get as close as you can, you use that front camera, it lets you get really close. The mouse pad here on the left is going to allow me to use or kind of scroll through the screen over here. So you can see on the picture here, the slide door, the side door is showing red, so that means it's open. It's going to give you the mileage. And again, now I can scroll through all the different options here. So really nice, easy to use. This does have adaptive cruise control here. So on the steering wheel, you would set your cruise. And then right here, you would put how many car lengths behind the car in front of you you want to stay. So really nice safety features. Makes long trips easy. So this is a 2025 Winnebago Revel. This is available. This is stock number 5N241186. If you have questions on this one, if you're interested in this one or any other RVs we have on the lot, if you'd like for me to be your salesman, give me a call, shoot me a text or an email, and I'll reach out to you. Si hablo español, me pueden hablar al 720-276-4241. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week.